hold on to your butts. Yes! Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is a fun car right here. Man, you know, we were What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne. Thank you for joining me in another video. Today, we're back at Atlanta Classic Cars. We're here to take a look at the 2021 Mercedes-AMG E53. Now, there's always somebody who loves the pre-facelifted models as opposed to the refresh. But quite frankly, in this case, that ain't me. This car is stunning, and it's been finished in a beautiful diamond white metallic paintwork. The interior is getting that Starbucks treatment with a macchiato beige leather, a black Napa leather accent, and then open pore gray ashwood trim. The interior is stunning. So today, I want to get into the interior and exterior details of this refreshed E-Class and see what's so different between the facelifted model and the pre-facelifted model year. Let's see how this ride has been engineered for excellence. Starting with the front of the E53, you're getting this all-new aggressive look. Now, when compared to the previous model year, in my opinion, it just looked soft. You had the diamond block grille that just didn't really do anything for me. And I'd go as far as to say as the average person, the non-car person, could easily confuse a base model E-Class with the E53. But that can't really be said anymore with these aggressive looks, specifically this Panamericana grille, which just gives it an angry look up front. Now, you also have dual power bulges on the hood, and underneath the hood, your power is a 3-liter straight 6 turbo 6-cylinder with the Mercedes-Benz EQ boost system. So your output is going to be 429 horsepower at 6,100 RPM and 384 pound-feet of torque, coming in at the low engine speed of 1,800 RPM. Now, it's connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission. 0 to 60 in this car is just 4.4 seconds, so it's extremely quick and it's a really fun car to drive. Now, of course, you do get the EQ boost system, which we've covered before in previous videos, but essentially what that does is eliminate any turbo lag when you got your foot on that accelerator. So it's going to give you linear acceleration, giving you an incredible driving experience. Now, this is a beltless system, meaning that your usual traditional engine ancillaries, such as your water pump and your AC compressor that are typically powered by belts, are all powered by this 48-volt system. So it's going to allow you to have easy cold starts. And then when you're using the eco mode, your start-stop function, it's not going to cause the car to judder or shake once you take your foot off the accelerator. It's really nice. But on top of that, most importantly, getting you that linear acceleration, it's also providing you an additional 21 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque, helping with that quick 0 to 60 time. Now, other details up front are these multi-beam LED headlamps. They're new light units for 2021, and you can see there are 2 dots here, or 2 LED running lamps here, that kind of pay tribute to previous generation E-Class models. Now, coming lower, of course, you're getting that traditional AMG body sculpting with the A-shaped grille and A-shaped body flaring on the front, giving it a nice aggressive appeal from the front. Let's go ahead and check out the side profile. This is where you're going to find the least amount of changes. Quite frankly, not much has changed here. You do get the 20-inch AMG multi-spoke wheels. I think they look great. They're shod in Pirelli P0s, 245 up front, 275 in the back. Your brake rotors up front are 14.6 inches in diameter, cross-drilled and internally ventilated, grasped by 4 piston calipers. Now, in the rear, your brake rotors are 14.2 inches in diameter. Now, overall, the side profile still has that nice, clean, and classy look. You do get some sculpting on the side sill here, helping promote that aggressive theme. Now, let's go ahead and check out the rear of the vehicle, where more changes have taken place. So we're finally at the back, and the first thing you'll probably notice about the refresh altogether is that the front and the rear are where most of the changes have taken place for the 2021 model year. You'll notice that you have new tail lamps here. These are more of a wraparound style. Now, the Mercedes-Benz Stardust effect is gone. That was first introduced in the 2017 E-Class. Instead, you have these LED light blocks here, and I like the graphics in the tail lamp. It has a more modern and clean look to it. Now, you are getting an all-new bumper, a black diffuser. I think that black looks great against this white. And of course, you're getting the AMG Sport exhaust system finished with 4 chrome tailpipes. Looks really nice. The tailpipes also have a nice size as well. Lightly touching on driving dynamics, I want to point out that the ride in the E53 is completely different than the ride that you'll find on the standard base model. Why is that? Well, the E53 is getting AMG's sport suspension, which is able to drastically change the characteristics of the ride of this vehicle. Now, that sport suspension is also able to self-lower when the car is at higher speeds, making it more efficient and stable as well. Now, we also mentioned that the E53 comes with the 4MATIC Plus system earlier in the review. What is 4MATIC Plus? 4MATIC Plus is essentially AMG's version of all-wheel drive, except this isn't just an all-wheel drive vehicle. 100% of the torque can be channeled to the rear wheels. How is that possible? Well, there's an electrocoupler between the front and rear axles, and it's able to decouple and send 100% of the torque to the rear wheels. It is controlled via an elaborate matrix that takes into consideration which driving mode you're in, the lateral and longitudinal acceleration of the vehicle, and the available grip. So this really makes this a fun car to drive. So with that being said, I think it's time to hear the exhaust note, and then we're gonna hop in, check out the interior, and take the E53 on the road and see how it handles. All right, so we're on the road in the 2021 E53.
And I'm excited about this one.
You like this one?
I love this one.
Why is that?
The color is amazing. Okay, first of all, it has macchiato beige. That means we're headed to Starbucks.
yeah, the macchiato beige leather is nice.
No, but seriously, this interior is gorgeous. I'm in love with it.
This is one of the best ones that you've been in, huh? You like the colors.
I love the colors. It's made me so happy. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see.
Oh my gosh, like like you guys know that I always look for cars that either are totally for female or masculine, but this is a nice blend between the two.
It is.
It's so soft, it's welcoming.
Welcoming.
Yes, like it's made me excited.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have enough space, the dash, everything. I know we're gonna cover it all, but I don't know why I'm so happy.
The spec about this one. Look at this Ashwood trim.
Yes.
Feel that. You can feel the
grain. Oh yeah, that's amazing. See, it's just made me so happy.
And then it goes well with the black Napa leather throughout the car. It just, like you said, it has everything. Just the exterior and the interior just look really nicely spec'd on this car.
Yeah.
And it just makes the interior shine that much more. So when you spec a car right, it truly stands out from the rest.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. And it's not overdone or underdone. Mercedes has carried their signature styles throughout. You know, I am so pleased. The seats are amazing.
Seats are pretty good in the
E-Class. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yep. So of course you got the 3 levels of heating and cooling.
I already got mine.
You got your heated. It's a little bit breezy and chilly out here today, so Isha doesn't like the cold, so of course she already has her heated seats on. And you have the latest technology, so I can say, hey Mercedes,
how can I help?
Turn on the driver's side heated seat.
Okay, I'm switching off the seat heating on the driver's seat.
It's on.
And just like that, I got my heated seat on now too.
Yeah.
So you get the latest Mercedes-Benz user experience system available in the E-Class, and I love it. Of course, the dual 12.3-inch displays that you're familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
And look how responsive they are. You know, try that. So I think we're at a point where screens that are used in cars today, they're not going to get any more responsive than this. I mean, this is lightning fast. It feels just like your smartphone.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a time where touchscreens in Mercedes-Benz was unheard of, but I'm really excited now that they're finally doing that. I think we first came across that in the new GLE, but I'm glad that this technology is here.
This is great. I love the size of it, the responsiveness. You got your, your Hello Mercedes,
Mm-hmm. Everything that you could want. And just look at the design here. Just see how the sun is hitting off of that. It's beautiful.
I mean, I'm so happy and pleased. Like, It's gorgeous.
It goes all the way through the laser cut wood trim, all the way through
but
here.
the whole design of all of it, I just love it.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
design. And it's going to be crazy because this is the refresh. That means in a couple years, it's going to be a next-gen E-Class. We're probably going to see a lot of the technology that you guys are seeing in the new S-Class that was just revealed and the next-gen E-Class. But this refresh right here, I think they did really well. Now, my favorite feature about the refresh is this all-new steering wheel. It's beautiful. You see how it has these screens inside the pods here?
Oh, cool.
That's pretty neat. So I can change my suspension settings and my AMG Dynamic Select right here without being distracted trying to find the button here to control it, right? So that's pretty nice. And then you have this double spoke design that they've incorporated in a lot of their 2021 model cars. So the first spokes, the top spokes on the left and right side, control your infotainment system and your dashboard, which are fully configurable. So they have these touch pads integrated into the spokes. The lower two spokes control your cruise control settings and then your telephone settings. So everything is laid out right here. There are a lot of controls here on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
But the overall ride, you know, we're in comfort mode right now and it feels like a traditional E-Class, even though we're in an E53 AMG model. So again, this is something that's very versatile. You could drive it every day. It's a really comfortable car.
So what I'm starting to feel in the AMG versions of, let's just say the E-Class, or you know, you have an AMG version
of everything.
Of everything.
Yeah.
But what I'm starting to realize what they're doing, they're making it so that it can be as like a sport kind of car. You still get everything in a sport car, down to even kind of, you know, the look and feel. You got this flat, you know,
race-inspired steering wheel here. Yeah.
But I can also daily drive this vehicle.
That's right. That's right.
It's very comfortable. It's not rugged. You know, I like that.
Right, and that's what separates like a car such as the AMG E53 from like something like a AMG GT. You know, the two-door roadsters that we've reviewed. Two different cars, right? Both AMG models, but this one is way more versatile. Of course, it's more affordable, but you know, the GT, that's a race car, you know, with the double clutch.
If that's what you want, go for that. But
this,
I feel like within this, you can get the best of both.
Yep.
You know, you could drive this and be just as happy, and I can drive it.
Right.
And if I want to give it some gas sometimes, you don't have to worry about me.
Right.
You know.
So speaking of giving it gas, let's go ahead and use this pod on the steering wheel. I'm going to switch down to Sport Plus, see how it's switching.
That's cool.
And it changes color on the steering wheel too. I'll hit the manual button.
You see how the background changed to real aggressive?
Yeah, it lets you know. Right? So let me slow it down a bit.
Uh-oh, you hear that pop?
Yeah.
It said boom. Woo!
Wow. Do you hear that?
Yeah. That's nice.
Oh man, this car is fast. Doesn't sound bad either. And those brakes are just right there with you. They're really reassuring. So there's not a point where I hit the brakes and I don't feel like it's gonna bring it all in check.
Yeah.
Oh, it's barking at you. Let me downshift again. Oh man. This is a 53 model and I'm just having so much fun. 0 to 60 in just 4.4 seconds, and it feels a little bit quicker than that, you know, once you hit that accelerator, who knows?
Quicker than that?
Yeah.
Right?
But wow, I mean, see how the car just changes attitude. It makes you feel so alive.
Wait a minute. Wait, what did you do? Why is this heating up? Oh my gosh.
Yes, yeah, all the panels heat up essentially.
Look, feel your door. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It all heats up.
What? This is unheard of.
You just fell in love with the car. She just fell in love with the car now. Yeah, so all the panels heat up. I forgot.
Need this. You know, you be driving and it's freezing in there, you know? And
yeah.
You just can't wait till it to warm up.
Yeah, it's like you can only touch the seat because nothing else heats up.
Right.
But not in this car.
Oh, man.
Hold on to your butts. Yes! Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is a fun car right here. Man, you know, we reviewed that BMW M440i last week, and I thought that was a fun car to drive, and it is, but man, when you compare it to this,
they're two different.
it's two different vehicles.
Yeah.
But woo, I like this one. I like this one because between the interior and, you know, just the experience when you're behind the wheel of this thing, it's completely different. I mean, I know that car was a coupe and this is a sedan, but if I had to choose between the two, I would go with this. I know they're in different classes, but gosh. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh man. What else do I want to talk about? I'm so let me get back in comfort mode. Let me just fall back on that, and we're gonna. And just like that, we're back in relaxed comfort mode. You can let go of the door handle. We're good. We're good.
I'm just enjoying this heat. Oh my goodness.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm impressed. This is a nice one, and it's spec'd out just right. So, oh, man. The rear seats, you do have plenty of space back there. Again, this is the traditional E-Class still, so you're still getting 4 full-size adults in this car. You could put 3 people in the back as well, but the luxury that you get up front is still in the back. You still have the doors with the black Napa leather, the open pore wood trim, and then, you know, look at these silver accents popping out at you with the Burmester speaker system, the seat controls, 3-position memory, controls for all 4 windows, side view mirrors, of course, storage on all 4 doors. Everything that you could want in this car is here.
Yeah, it's really nice. I'm comfortable.
Yeah,
I'm
nice
happy. You know, I'm very pleased.
I mean, it's got everything that you could want. You got the panoramic roof. I mean, it just gives you that sense of...
It's a double, too.
Yeah, full-size panoramic roof.
That.
Yeah, full-size panoramic roof. And I don't know, what's there to want, you know? And, you know, with the 20-inch wheels, it still has that smooth ride because you have that air suspension system that comes with this vehicle. So I think they did it with this one. The E-Class is one of my favorites because it's not the most expensive, but you can still get a lot, right? So the base price of this one starts at about $73,000. As this one has been optioned out with the, you know, the macchiato beige and black Napa leather and some other features, you're looking at about $84,000. But when compared to the GT53 that we were talking about a couple weeks ago, that car is a base price of $99,000, and it's a 53 model. Same horsepower, same torque output, same relative 0 to 60 time for significantly cheaper. So you could get a fun car for significantly cheaper. Just look throughout the AMG range. There's so many offerings now, you're gonna find something that you like. So that's one thing that I would take away from this. Did you have any closing thoughts on this one?
Just one thing. So if I don't want this in the AMG version, I can get that, right?
Yes, you can, but it's nowhere near as fun. It's nowhere near as fun. I mean,
Gotcha.
Look at these large shift paddles behind the wheel and feel it. It's cold to the touch, nice and solid.
I like warm.
You like warm? That's fair enough.
No, I'm just teasing.
But yes, there is a base level version of this if you're interested in that.
Well, I feel like I could, you know, I like this car from the outside to the inside. It has a nice presence on the road. I definitely noticed it, you know, even when we pulled up. It'll say, hey, you know, Aisha's in town. You know?
Yeah, it's a beautiful vehicle. But one thing, if you want the base version, my only suggestion to you is never drive this version first. Don't ever do it. Because you're going to want this version.
Yeah, of course. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. You already know what time it is.
We're back in sport. I'm just letting you guys know. So you guys hold on. This car's coming up behind us.
Is it behind us now?
No. No. It's like some Escalade. Yeah, yeah. Slow it down. You see that police? Yeah, yeah.
Oh man. What a fun car to drive. So that wraps up this driving portion of this review. And thank you, Isha, again for joining me. And I'll take it from here. We'll close out the video. So that was an overview of this 2021 refreshed Mercedes-AMG E53 sedan. What do you guys think about this one? It has a base price of about $73,900. As shown, it goes for around $85,000. Now remember, the AMG GT 4-door coupe, the 53 model, has a base price of about $99,000. So there's quite a difference there if you're comparing the two models. That car also seems to be a little bit bigger, even though it sits on the E-Class platform. If you're interested in this vehicle, please be sure to reach out to my friend Jesse Cannon-Wallace here at Atlanta Classic Cars. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until then, I'm Ben Wayne, the automotive reviewer that YouTube deserves.